Just realised I haven't got any water. I'm already starting to feel thirsty just at the thought of not having any. But I'll be okay because we're not going to be long. Instagram's just telling people that I'm here. I appreciate this is really boring when you watch this on playback because you must get this all the time. You click on something and then the host is waiting for Instagram. Hello, good morning. Good to see you here, Simon. Get those little fingers ready. Come on. This isn't going to be long because I haven't got any water and I'm suddenly feeling thirsty. I'm talking a lot about that parental guilt, obviously because of my special offer that I'll mention at the end. But yeah, this is what we're going to be dealing with in the next sort of 5-10 minutes, that feeling of never being good enough, never doing enough, never putting ourselves first, the general overwhelming feeling of being a parent, whether your child is a newborn or a teenager or at university. We all feel it in different ways with varying amounts of tiredness as they get older, but still that guilty, uneasy feeling, preoccupied feeling is relevant to all of us, okay? So be seated comfortably, let's get cracking. Feet on the floor, be comfortable, right? You're taking this 5 or 10 minutes for yourself and that is okay. You are allowed to do that, okay? The world isn't going to stop turning. There's not going to be a disaster. You're actually just going to look after yourself for the next 5-10 minutes. You're going to be down regulating your stress response, which is fired up quite a lot of the day in this modern world that we're in, which is not what it was designed for. We're going to be reducing your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone. And we're going to be improving your blood flow, your heart rate, and freeing up the energy in your meridian system. Start tapping on the side of one of your hands, either side, right or left. These points are on both sides of the body, and the tapping just needs to be gentle. You don't need to be beating yourself up, nice and gentle, and repeat after me. Even though I often feel guilty, I accept myself anyway. Top of the head in a bit of a circle. I just can't help how I feel. Inside of the eyebrow point, either side or both. Deep down, I feel guilty most of the time. Outside of the eyebrow, on the temple, or both. The guilt that I am not doing enough. Under the eye on the socket bone, either side or both. The guilt that I am not good enough. Under the nose, 2 fingers. Never feeling like I have got everything under control. Under the lip, on the crease of the chin, always running a list of everything I need to do through my very busy mind. Knobbly collarbone points, have a little feel, either side or both, just underneath. I'm tired of this feeling. Under the armpit, 2 or 3 inches down, get all your fingers, either side or both. It steals my joy. Then we finish across the wrist. I have forgotten who I really am. Take a deep breath. Just settle into that. Just notice any sensations in the body or any emotions that might be coming up because we are dealing with a negative feeling. It's perfectly normal to feel emotional, tummy grumbling, yawning, sense of tiredness, tearfulness, laughter. It's all good. We'll go again. Even though I put all of my love and effort into my kids, I accept myself for who I am today. So much to do and not enough time to do it. My life is like I'm running on a hamster wheel. Never feeling like I achieve anything. And I certainly never have time for myself. I only allow thinking of what I want after everything else is done. except everything else is never done. So I'm always last on the list. And saying this out loud makes me feel very sad. But I am grateful to be listening to my feelings. Take another nice deep breath in, tap on the side of your hand. You're giving yourself some time just to tune into how you're feeling. Now, I appreciate that I've written this script and the wording may not be quite right for you. And if you want some help with that, you drop me a line afterwards. But I just do my best to think about how I've felt in the past and how some of my clients feel. Let's go again. Even though mum guilt feels like part of me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Isn't this what is being a good parent? Thinking of others before myself. Running myself into the ground to keep others happy. What if there is more to life than this? What if there was some space for me? Just a little time for me to focus on myself. How would that feel? Just that thought is starting to make me relax. To lift some of the weight off my shoulders. Take another nice deep breath in. And see if you do feel any lighter, or maybe just a little less overwhelmed or anxious. One more round. Even though I'm a great parent, but I forget about myself. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I acknowledge that I'm doing the best I can. But I also realise I am neglecting myself. Maybe I can choose to put myself higher up my to-do list. To reward myself for devoting my life to others. By doing this, I will feel more energised. By doing this, I will feel happier. I'm ready to let go of some of that guilt, so I can be more like my old self. I understand that looking after myself isn't selfish. Caring for myself means that I can care for others better. And I can't wait to start looking after myself better. Take another nice deep breath in. You can stop tapping. Shrug those shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, let them sink back down. See if they go down a little bit lower than they did a few minutes ago. And just give yourself another minute. Don't rush off. Just let that settle in, okay? You've just done some really good work. You've started to trigger a signal to your midbrain that you don't need to be rushing around and thinking of everybody else. You're starting to downscale that stress response. Get yourself in a calmer state for the day. Okay, this is a tool you can use anytime, any place, for any reason. It's yours to use. If you have any questions, let me know. And if this topic is playing on your mind and this stuff resonates with you, please check out my new mini course. The link is in my bio. Until Saturday the 10th of July, I am offering it to you at less than half price. It's literally less than you'd pay for a Chinese takeaway for a family of 4, which is nice, but after an hour it's kind of forgotten about. But this is a course that you can use to start to transform your life, and you can come back to it again and again as you grow and evolve and different things come up. So check it out. Any questions, I'm here to support you, and I'll see you next time.